So Merry Maids is actually the first residential cleaning company, and it began because there was a need for a family member to have cleaning done for them. And so Merry Maids from that time forward has been a service to make a better quality of life for all of our customers.
So I'm Kari Escher, and I'm married. My husband's name is Lynn, and we have 2 children. That's Shayla and Cam. And then we have a grandson, Liam. In 2019, in October, my daughter Shayla was getting ready to have her little boy. Her water broke about 7 weeks early and went into labor, had to have an emergency C-section. It was a very complicated pregnancy and delivery. And the very next day, she passed away. My husband and I ended up taking her little boy, Liam, and we began raising him. Every year I get a mammogram, and it's usually in October. And with all of that went on in October, I totally forgot that I was supposed to get a mammogram. Come December, I got very sick, ended up having to go to the emergency room, and they did a CT scan. Apparently, they found that I had a large lump in my right breast, but they didn't tell me. Fast forward about 6 months, I got sick again, had to go to the emergency room. They went back and looked at the CT scan. The doctor come in and asked me if I had gotten that lump taken care of. And I said I didn't know what he was talking about. And he says, "Oh, you had a very large lump in your right breast." And I said, "No, nobody ever told me that." I went and I got checked, and sure enough, it was cancer.
This year we were able to team up with Strawberry Days Rodeo and Tough Enough to Wear Pink. And Tough Enough to Wear Pink is an organization that's dedicated to making people aware of the fight for breast cancer and the patients who are going through it and what they're going through. Because of that, they were able to gather funding for us to be able to do cleanings for cancer patients.
And to my surprise, I got a phone call, and it was from Merry Maids. One of my daughter's friends, who I actually had never met, had submitted me to be picked for Merry Maids to come and clean my house.
There are a lot of reasons why people may not be able to maintain the cleanliness in their home, whether it's a physical thing or they're too busy. There are a lot of different reasons, and we come in to fill that need.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the best thing ever. Because having a new baby and trying to work full-time and dealing with all these other issues, I'm a really clean person, but I had to let go of a lot of stuff.
It seems like a small service, but again, it is a better quality of life to have a clean home to come home to rest in and recuperate while they are fighting cancer.
I think being able to have Merry Maids come in and clean their home, just the feeling of knowing that you don't have to worry about that, that's one less thing that you have to deal with while you're trying to heal or recover, is fantastic. Just makes it easier for you to be able to get by another day, you know, or a couple of weeks at least until you need to have them come back again. It was such a great feeling. It took off a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, knowing that, you know, my house was really clean. And then they brought me a really nice care package too, and I thought, oh my goodness, that on top of the cleaning, I feel like a princess. This is such a wonderful thing, you know, so I felt very special. There had been something given back for all the stuff that I've had to go through, so I felt very, very blessed and so appreciative. It was nice to finally have something good happen after so much loss. From the bottom of my heart and my family's, thank you so much for the opportunity to have that, and I'm truly grateful. So it brought a lot of light to a lot of darkness, so thank you.
Merry Maids is a company that cares, and we're happy to be able to help people wherever we can.